I got my chapless pants on. My wife left me and my horse is dead. I've got to go home and give my granddad some head.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Halloween Horror Events podcast. I am one of your hosts, Simon. This episode is all about the latest Halloween Horror Nights announcement, which is Terrifier. The art is coming to the event. So I usually always have at least one host with me. We've actually got two today. So let's get into this. So, as you can tell, I am not on my own if you're watching this on YouTube. I have got my good friend who's got a clip on his cat. What the fuck is that? Phil, how you doing, mate?
Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome to the south of England, what is an oven, and has a fish and chip shop better than K-Towns.
Speaking of K-Tams, we also have the Malcolm of the Jurassic Park world without the whole shirt on. He's not got part of the shirt on, he's got no shirt on whatsoever. So if you want to see this, go on to YouTube. We have the wonderful Craig Lucas.
I'm just opening my OnlyFans account, £5. It's going to be, this is a preview. It's going to be all Todge mainly, but...
Oh, guys, if you want to go and do that, you need to go onto YouTube to see what it looks like. See if you get a free view on this one, and if you want to go and support his OnlyFans, you can do. So
you're not getting a free view of his Todge. Let's just get that straight.
No, but you can see the upper.
You can't get it straight at this age.
Anyway, so if you are on YouTube, do us a favour, guys, give us a like and a thumbs up on this video. If you're listening on any podcasts, give us a 5-star review. If you can, we're very much appreciated. And also follow us on all our socials, which is at HHEpod and at HHEpod1 on TikTok. So, guys, this episode is about the latest Halloween Horror Nights announcement, and tickets for the Frequent Fear passes have also been available from now. It's Terrifier. Art the Clown is coming to Halloween Horror Nights. So... what do we think?
Go ahead, Phil.
Exactly. See, that was the perfect way of doing it because he is a mime. He is silent.
Yes, that's what I was doing. See, I was thinking ahead. See, I was trying to put it across to people like that. What I think, I'm a big fan of the franchise. I wouldn't say they're the greatest movies, but it to me is the newest horror icon since Scream. I would say there hasn't really been a horror icon since the Scream movies, so I would say is the newest one. So I'm interested in that. What I understand, it's going to be based on the second movie with little bits of the first one and little bits of the third one. So really, everyone, if you really want to know the most of it, watch the second movie. It's going to be gory as fuck. Let's be serious, and it's going to stink inside.
Yeah, well, if you are watching this on YouTube, you might have just noticed we don't usually do the drinks because we just drink anyway. Craig is on a very strong northern drink, 8.4%, and I'm just drinking cider anyway. I don't know if Phil's got a drink. You got one?
Not today. No. Not today.
No. So
Phil's not drinking.
Just Coke today. Well, Pepsi
so,
Max.
Craig, what do you think of the Terrifier house announcement?
Well, it's almost like Halloween Horror Nights has crept up on me, which it hasn't. But Fallout, I still haven't finished the series. I've started watching the rebooted Friday the 13th. Listening to Lee, or watching Lee, he's working his way through all the Friday the 13th films. Wow.
He might as well only just go to 4. After that, it's pointless. But
this, like... As you know, I'm going with my Grace, and she has said, I am not watching them films, and I am not going through that house. It's a clown.
Right.
It's terrible. She will, because I'll get through by it.
He doesn't actually look like a clown, is he? He's a mime. So
and the thing is, I know nothing about these, so I'm happy to be educated, and I'm happy to knuckle down, do my own work. They're all on Paramount Plus in the UK.
Well, this, for me, is what we've been saying for probably the last 3-4 years. This is finally, hopefully, going to bring some of the gore back to Halloween Horror Nights.
I hope so.
Some of these murders and some of these kills are horrific.
Oh.
And I mean, they are horrific. They are comical in some parts, but they are very, very graphic. And I'm hoping that this is what Halloween Horror Nights is going back to, rather than it being pandering to the people who are, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. This is where the gore factor comes back.
Well, it makes the Fallout. I mean, I was very excited for Fallout. I've never played the games. I like the idea of the TV show. I just never got round to it. That's almost like, and I know it's not a comedy, but it's sort of a little bit comedic when you're watching it. Maybe it's the comedy house, and this is the dark house. This looks dark.
So when I was just saying about the gore, then I'll actually read the official bit off the website that they're saying about for this.
By the way, people,
house.
I'm not sharing the video to this.
No, it's terrible.
I'm sick of their. I'm so bored of their AI.
I'm sorry about Universal. That's one thing you need to get rid of. Anyway, so the Terrifier isn't clowning around. Nothing can prepare you for this greasily haunted house based on all 3 of Damon Leone's Terrifier films. Try your luck against the sadistic Art the Clown in its twisted funhouse. Witness Art's gleeful, grotesque handiwork of torture. You'll be left literally dripping with terror and drenched with fear. It's a whole new level of gore. And that's the word, gore.
Do you want me to bring more to that drippings bit? Because there's been 2 rumours.
One,
there's 2 different endings.
Yes.
A PG and a rated R version. And 2, there's meant to be a part where there's 2 different routes. One, it's very wet and you might need ponchos.
Oh.
The thing is, this, I know because I've seen it on X. My KLO is a massive Terrifier fan. He has been since the films came out. And this is probably like, yes, I can start bringing some of this horror back that I've been enjoying for the last few years. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be...
Has this clown mime got a name?
Art. As an
goes with the theme. Well, it actually goes with the theme this year.
So Art, I think, would give Jack a run for his money.
I would say he's more sadistic than Jack. His kills are probably just as torturous, but they're also a lot more graphic and juice, and probably a little bit more R-rated than what Jack is.
I mean, we seen Jack in 25 pull someone's spine out of their body on the stage, if you remember.
Yeah.
So.
Spoilers for movie 3. I've seen him get a chainsaw and rip some blokes from his arse up through his body.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want,
I was having a plate of arse for me tea, but now I'm not.
No, I wouldn't. So with that, I think you've got our gist of what we said, but then we also got the announcements that the frequent fear passes were available. And within, I think it was 45 minutes, the frequent fear plus and the ultimate fear with Express had sold out.
Yeah.
And before you all go off, there will be some more available at a later date. It's once they get all the numbers, they'll be fine. But this is the tip, and I told it last year, and I'm going to tell it again this year. If you want to get the ultimate fear with Express, but you can't afford it, and obviously you can't get it now because it's now sold out, buy the Rush for Fear with Express, use it for the first 2-3 weeks, and make sure you go to guest services and upgrade it to the ultimate fear with Express.
Top tip.
Because you can do that with the normal Rush for Fear pass. As long as you upgrade it before the 20th of September, because I think that's the last day you can use it. Is it 20th? 21st, which is a Sunday, is the last time you could use it. As long as you upgrade it before then, you could upgrade it to the Ultimate Fear. And they've done this every year, but not many people know about it. And it is a way of spreading that, what is it, $1,200 and something? The Express?
I mean, that's for residents only, surely. or
It is,
absolute
but
maniacs.
if I was there for at least 6 weeks, I'd probably do it.
Just at least.
Yeah, just get a job working
Because
there.
of the timings that we go, it just doesn't come into effect of why we need it.
Do you want to hear something amazing though about what I can't remember what big pass it was? I think Jess from is it Jess not? Is it Jess from RIP Tour?
Jess, yeah.
Yeah, she bought a Russia Fear with Express. Oh no, Frequent Feel, one of the other ones, higher ones. 2021 for $700 and something. Russia Fear with Express this year was over $700. That's only a 4-year gap, and look at the price. It's gone mental.
Well, it is. They're making the Express elite.
Premium. Yes, premium.
Because it used to be. It used to be one of those things. Back when I first started doing Express back in 2015, I think was the first year I used Express. It was $69 for the night.
Wow.
$69. I don't even think you can get a ticket for the event for that price now.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. It was $69 for a Wednesday night, and you flew through the houses. We got nearly all. I think there was 8 houses then, and we got 6 of the houses within the first 2 hours. It was you just flew through because there was nobody using Express because it was expensive, and now it's even more expensive, but people are still buying it. That just doesn't compute in my brain, but.
Talking about I see all the big ones sold out in the first 4 hours or something like that.
45 minutes, the other ones were. But I think at the moment, go on.
I think I went on after a period of time because I was in work, and I seen everything sold out, and I panicked straight away. And I said to her, I've been old enough to buy these tickets. They've come out, and I just need to buy me tickets. So I ended up buying 2 one-day tickets for me and our Grace for opening night and the Saturday. And then 1 Express for the Saturday night. So I'm interested. As you know, we haven't got park tickets, and we're not getting park tickets. We're not spending any time in the parks. I don't want to. I've already got a premium screen or whatever it's called for the Thursday night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'd be interested in what your thoughts are as you two are seasoned pros of going on opening night with the potential of closing the event, because that's what she wants to do. She wants to sleep in all day, sunbathe all day, and then go to the event.
Right, well, for opening night, there's nothing like going to an opening night. I've done it once, and the atmosphere and the buzz that is running around at Universal and Halloween Horror Nights that night is up here. It's top tier.
Yeah.
If you're not going to have park tickets, you probably, if you want to get in early, and I mean, because people start queuing up at about 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're not bothered.
So if you don't want to do that, I would highly recommend setting off just after the event opens. So about 6:30, start making a leisurely walk. So if you're staying on site or wherever you're staying, make a leisurely walk to the park. Because by the time you get there, about 7 o'clock, most of the people have filtered in. The opening ceremonies will be done.
Yeah.
So people start to disperse. And then the first 2 or 3 hours, every queue's going to be probably mental. They always are. I would soak up the scare zones, first of all, and then wait till later on, to probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then I think the houses will start to die down because everyone will start. Most of the RIP tours will be done because they're all media, a lot of them are media. So they'll be jumping in front of the RIP tours. A lot of the RIP tours will be out of the way, and then you'll be able to just probably bang out 3 or 4 houses in the last hour and a half if you stay till close. Because a lot of people because all the excitement's build up, and some people are there from like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then doesn't start till 6. That's 4 hours they've been sat there doing nothing. So they're wasting energy and wasting time.
Yeah, they usually drink as well, so you've got to bring that into the factor as well, in that sun, in that heat.
Yeah, and they let you in at 3 o'clock with this. It's not called Stay and Scream anymore, is it?
Scream Early Pass.
Scream Early Pass, yeah. And like historically, as you know, we've all done it. you're there at 7 o'clock in the morning for early park admission, or 8 o'clock, and then you fight. The latest me and Stuart have ever stayed was last year, and that was after midnight. And the back of the park was like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Every house.
It's the best time. It's the best time to go. Is late on at night. Because one, it's potentially could be a bit cooler as well, because it does sometimes drop in temperature, and the park empties out probably after about 11 o'clock, half 11. And if it's open till 2 o'clock, like most nights it will be, the last 2 hours you'll be able to get loads done in the last 2 hours.
Yeah. That's what we're open, and then back to the hotel, Surfside, and lie in. And then she can go and sleep by the pool. I can go and have a bevy, go and have a little walk down High Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While I know we're going back and forth a little bit here, but we'll just go back to the fair passes.
Yeah.
So you have got 4 different fair passes you can get. You've got the Rush for Fear, which gets you in up to 18 nights, and it is currently priced at $199.99 plus tax. And the Rush for Fear with Express is currently $689.99 plus tax. And that gets you in every single night from the 29th of August to the 21st of September.
That is such good value.
And then you've got the Frequent Fear Pass, which gets you in up to 30 nights. It's opening weekend, closing weekend, and every Sunday to Thursday. I know it sounds stupid, but it's every Sunday. Yeah, but it's Sunday to Thursday because it doesn't include Friday and it doesn't include Saturday, and that is currently $249.99 plus tax. And if the Frequent Fear plus the Frequent Fear with Express comes back, that's $839.99.
Still amazing value there.
Yeah, and then same with the Frequent Fear Plus. If you're veterans to this, I know this is tedious, but this is for new listeners and new people finding this show. Up to 40 nights. You'll get opening weekend, final weekend, and you'll get every Sunday to Friday. So no Saturdays, except for the opening weekend and closing weekend. And that is $299.99. That's less. That's about $8 a night.
Yeah,
it's
unbelievable.
Yeah. If you go to every single night, and then if you want to go to Express, $949.99.
Still unbelievable.
And that's every night.
Yeah.
Apart
and
from
this is
Saturdays.
If you want to go to every single night, except, and this is the except bit, because it does say now not eligible for a premium Scream night, because some people think it's actually included and it's not. This get you into up to 48 nights for the event. You also, with this, you get self-parking after 5 p.m, which is actually not a bad deal, like, especially it's $30 and the parking you have to pay for till about 9 o'clock. So that's actually a very good deal. And upgrade to include Halloween Horror Nights Express, so you can upgrade it, but that starts at $419.99. So even if you just didn't even bother going to the event and you went and parked there after 5 o'clock, up to after 5 o'clock every night, you'll get your money back in parking.
Ridiculous.
And then with Express, it is $1,199.99.
Did you hear that thing about the premium Scream nights? That it went up in price this year.
Yes, it did.
So 5,000 people, about around 5,000 people got it for the cheaper price. Then it went up about $20.
Yes.
So
and this is what we say.
Everyone else had to pay more.
Same with some of the behind the screen tours. They've gone up in price depending on the popularity of the event out there. So we always say this when the tickets come out, always buy them straight away, because you will get the cheapest price, and you're more or less guaranteed to get it then. Because if you like, a lot of people might wait, and then they go, "Oh, I want to go to this Scream event." Well, last year it didn't sell out. Looking at this, I don't think this one's I don't think this one will be.
No, I've been listening to RIP, and they reckon there was only just around 1,000 something tickets left. What they reckon, basically, most of them will go because a lot of people want Express, and the people who couldn't get Express will probably go and buy that for one night now.
Well, they said that last year and it didn't happen. So
yeah, but this one sold really well this year. They've already said it hasn't got many tickets left compared to last year.
Well,
so what are we looking at topping out at then?
Sorry. Well,
what are we looking at topping out at then for that night?
Well, that's what I mean. I swear, I understand people know people inside, and they know that, but Universal have never announced how many tickets are ever sold for anything. Same with it.
For us,
with anything,
for us, it's impossible to say a number, but when you listen to RIP, and you know loads of them who obviously live out there, have friends who, as Simon says in it, they've got a round number they know about. They're not saying what the number is.
They know a rough figure. They know a rough figure, but like I say, Universal never announced dates.
It was always going to be more busy. It was going to be busy this year because last year was such a empty thing. Everyone thought it'll be empty again this year. It's never going to stay empty like it was last year.
15,000.
I would say it's probably about right. It won't be many. It'll still be low.
I'm open to get the houses done in there twice.
It's the food, though, mate. It's the food you want to look forward to, mate. Don't you get the food involved?
You do, yeah.
Select food. Select food. It's not all of it.
And I think it's select drinks as well. So it would just be soft drinks, probably.
Yeah, it's non-alcoholic drinks. It is non-alcoholic. So,
and the thing for me with the food is, I know it's a totally different event, but when I was there last year, the queues for the food, I didn't eat one item. It was mental. So if I do eat, it'll be at that event.
Also, did you see people can dress up as fancy dress this time, Craig? What makes me think the scare zones are going to be pretty empty.
I don't think they're going to be a scare zone. I don't think the scare zone's full stop.
I think Simon's right. I'm going to go as Didier Drogba.
Decent footballer. A cup winner.
Yeah.
So, right, I think that's it from me. We'll move on to what?
Did we say what passes we got? We just decided to leave that.
No, because we'll do that on the next bit because that's on feedback.
What? Our passes on feedback?
Well, you ask everyone. You ask the question, and then I can tell you what I got. So yeah, guys, we did put the question out there. I think the question was,
what do you think
about the clown? Yeah, read it. Well,
so much easier. See, did you get fear passes, and did you get express or not? What was your opinion on the Terrifier house? That is that simple. And by the way, we've got a hell of a lot, so let's get Simon's first to get through.
So you know about my Terrifier announcement. I've said it earlier on. If you didn't, rewind, have a listen. And for passes, I got the Rush for Fear on its own. No express.
Ooh, controversial.
Tell us why. I'm still struggling with my hip. I'm waiting for hip surgery still on it, so I can't stand for long periods of time.
So, do you know what I got? I got the Thrush of Fear because I can't help myself. I'm around wrong people. No, I got Rush of Fear as well. Zach, Simon, I don't need express. I have people in my party who are one of them's on really strong disability, what means you go down the RIP tour route with one of them. So we really do skip a lot of stuff. So for us, it's just not worth paying for the express at all. We're happy to do 2-3 houses a night. I mean, we're going to do maybe 8 nights, the whole thing. Yeah. So there's no point rushing around getting every house done in the first night.
Will you be trying to look at that, Simon? Getting a
I've got it. That's what I'm saying. I've got it because of my hip. I've just used it in June.
Oh, right, okay.
And it lasts for 12 months. You just got to get a new pass when you get there. So
fantastic.
Yeah, it's only until I get either surgery or the cortisone in my hip. Once that's done, and I can start walking a lot further, I won't be using a mobility scooter. Because it's like I don't like people looking at me. I know it sounds weird doing this, and you're listening on here, and you're watching it. If you're watching it on YouTube, I know it sounds weird, but I can't see you. You know what I mean? At the moment, all I'm looking at is a screen with Phil and Craig, and I'm not looking at the hundreds of people who might listen and watch this.
I was just looking.
But when I'm walking around the parks with an ability scooter and a cane, it kind of puts me.
I know where as you know, I'm riddled with arthritis in my hips. I haven't even considered speaking to Universal. I might speak to you off mic about how to do it because I can walk maybe 4 miles and then my hips.
It's just too much.
They just start locking up, seizing up.
Especially in that heat.
Well, it's. I got it in Disney in 2023. They wouldn't give it me for California this year. They just tilted their head and sympathised. So Disney's really, clamped down. But I might consider it, to be fair, and that's with me paying. I've already paid for Express for one night, so I only really need it for one night. But we're back again next. Well, we're staying in the Hard Rock, so it's irrelevant again.
Oh. Speaking of Hard Rock. Anyway, right, let's move on to all the general feedback we got from
fantastic
people, listeners.
Grab a drink, sit down, and put your todger in your hand, because I've got a lot to get through here. We are going to start now. By the way, I've read them all, so I know there's a lot of controversy with Terrifier going on here. So this is going to be fun. So we're going to start with the first one. Rob Turner, someone who does comment quite a lot, actually. He got Russia Fear, didn't add Express, but do have one night Express separately purchased, so he decided to buy it on its own for one night. I think the Terrifier series of films are awful, but I think they will make an incredible house. So you two, what do you think about that?
Yeah, can't really argue with that. If he's only going to go use Express for one night, fair dues, that's fine. It saves you a lot of money to get it every night. And yeah, if you think the Terrifier films are awful, I personally think that they're not the best films in the world, but they are quite fun. That's just my sixth sense of humour.
And I'm looking forward to dive into them. Absolutely. I might watch one tonight if I can stay awake. And yeah, if he's doing Russia Fear, he's going a lot. So
yeah, get everything done.
He's probably got the Express for the last night, I would say. I would imagine. Or maybe the first night, I don't know.
Maybe the third or the fourth?
Yeah, or the seventh.
Or the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th.
Okay, we got a nice and short one here, so we won't we can just skip past this one quite quick. Jurassic Marvin on Instagram or TikTok or X, whatever it's called these days. FFP plus with Express, so Freaking Fear pass with Express. So Jurassic Marvin is happy they got Express. Well, you may not have heard this person, Simon. It's called Meg is ready for HHN.
No, I've never heard of Meg's.
No, she never comments. No. Got regular Russia Fear this year with no Express. Friend group decided to save the money for epic passes. We'll still be able to go to HHN 7 nights while I'm down there. I'm very excited for the Terrifier house. I'm hoping for the over-the-top gore and fun.
See, that's a nice little tip. That if you are strapped for cash and you don't want to plug for Express and you want to do more, Epic is a great shout. I've been there for 2 days. I've got 2 more days booked in September. And if I could have my annual pass tomorrow on it, I would do. It's a very good park.
Greg, would you have done that if you were staying longer? Would you have got rid of Express for Epic instead?
As you know, I'm only there literally for 5 days, 4 nights. I'm all about the Halloween Horror Nights. I would rather have splashed the cash on Express.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair enough. Okay, we've got this bloke called Paul. He's an admin in the After Dark Patreon chat. I ain't got a clue who he is. Apparently he's a podcaster. Never heard of him.
I'm sure he does a Halloween podcast as well.
I think he knows Craig. I'm not too sure as well. I'm not sure if it's the same Paul. There's loads of Pauls. You've got to be careful with them.
Too many Pauls.
Yeah. Not got a single night with Express. Scary clown, scary AF. Bring it on.
Well, yeah. Can't really add more to that.
I don't know how many nights he's going. I'm sure he said he was only going one night. One night? I think his top tip is to get the Express. Is it after 11 o'clock at night?
If they do it, not every night do it, yeah. They don't do it as much as they used to.
So, I think that's what he's banking on.
While we lose Simon, we've got this tit as well. Really annoying podcaster, Scouser, and he's on actually said 2 single night tickets bought for opening night and Saturday Express for Saturday are last night. I don't need to read this because it's bloody Craig. That's before I asked him to come on.
Do you know what? Right, I can't believe I'm getting to do Halloween Horror Nights with my daughter. Since she's been about 10 years old, she's always wanted to go. And with her working so hard at her GCSEs, I give her the option, do you want the money or do you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights? It got me a holiday to Halloween Horror Nights, and obviously Eve would never go, but Grace, it might be an annual event this now.
It's been good. Yeah, it's been a good thing for you two to do. It's a good bonding thing. Nothing better than bonding between father and daughter than watching people getting their guts ripped out.
Disemboweled.
I mean, it's clearly scared Simon away. Don't know where he's gone, so we will move on.
No, I'm just having issues with my camera, so just give me a second.
Oh, I thought he was having... I'm just having a shit.
What did I tell you about Simon and tech issues?
Yeah.
Going hand in hand, they do. The next person is Amber Allure.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Follow Madonna with the big boobies.
Okay, so sorry, Amber. Here we go. Got frequent fear plus passes, but no express. We'll get a single night express for one of the nights we go. I'm excited for the Terrifier house. So, see, it's a long go away windows. There is a. I think
Terrifiers will have gone to the top of a lot of people's hype lists.
Marmite, I'm calling it the Marmite house. Is people are going to love it, and people are going to hate it. But I think the people who don't like the movies are actually going to enjoy the house.
Well, I just remember going through Saw with Nick. That weekend I went with Nick. I can't remember. Was it 2018 maybe? Was it 24? No, 30. I don't know what year it was. But he did Saw once because he had to, because he was there. And then he was like, I'm done. I'm not going through that again. It was fucking horrific.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Here it is. That's interesting.
And I've still never seen a Saw film.
Haven't you?
No.
They get worse. But yeah. I suppose Saw, you could say, is probably the closest type of movie to Art the Clown's horrific killing.
Oh, okay.
So, thinking about it, Simon's gone for a shit. I don't care what he says. He's not doing a camera.
No, I'm still here. I'm just...
He's on the toilet.
I'm having issues with the webcam.
You'll hear the drops in the water in a minute, everyone.
It's just a head in a box now.
Yeah. Okay, we got the next one called Dakota Fry. I got frequent feel with Express. I haven't seen the movie, so just going to send it. So basically, he's saying that he just doesn't give a damn. He's not going to watch movies. He's just going to go straight to the house and be totally.
Sounds like a private detective.
Dakota Fry coming on HBO Max.
I just saw the wrestler Dakota Kai, then that's all I know.
Oh God, if it was Dakota Kai, I would join her. We got Anne Hinds.
Sort of. Nope.
I've got Freaking Fear Plus with Express and Love Terrifier. So that's their most anticipated house. So Anne is really looking forward to the Terrifier ones. She's got Express. So it's interesting to see how there's been a mixture of people going for Express or not. No one's actually said they tried to get Express, but couldn't get it so far. So it feels like people were happy with what they got so far. Oh God, put it back off.
But I don't know how long it's going to stay. I don't know how long it's going to stay. It's just freezing like it's doing. It's just freezing like mad on my screen. It's doing my head in.
Fair enough. Okay, we're going to move to Ashton Martin. So this person, number one, got Russia Fear with Express, year 12. So I'm guessing that means it's their 12th year going.
Good going now.
Yeah, number two, I don't love the movies, but don't hate them either. I'd love to hear Clown Cat play in some point through, so that's obviously a song that's very well known for the movies. I think it was a great way to bring some adult back to the event, although I'll be honest, I never thought they'd allow it to come to the event just because of the extreme brutality of films, but hey, I'm all for it. And I agree with that. I coined Halloween family nights for the last couple of years. Simon's face looks like he's having a stroke.
You might be.
Well, it's just it's the camera's playing up.
I think it's fine to us, mate.
It's not. It's breaking up like mad on mine.
Don't worry, our end it's not, so you're fine.
You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Looks like you look like you got a Bron Breaker tan, though.
Well, I managed to change the exposure a little bit. That's what.
That's blood pressure. That.
Talking about that, what's everyone thinking about the? Yeah, it does feel more this year, more adult-based horror nights again.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope so. I really hope so. Look, for me, they'll always be up against the Mouse down the road and Mickey's Not So Scary. I can't believe the value of them tickets that we've all just talked about there. When you look at Mickey's Not So Scary, ranging from, is it between $100 and $200 a night, and most of them nights sell out. It's
Well, Mickey's Not So Scary did do a season pass, didn't they? 1 year.
1 year, yeah.
But that didn't last long.
But
So,
do you know if you were a local resident and you're a Disney and they said $1,000 and you can go every night or whatever, people would pay it. But also there's an argument that if Universal was charging $150 a night or whatever, and none of the frequent flyer stuff, it would still be busy.
it'd be a completely different event.
Yeah.
It'd be a massively different event. The event would be probably like what Epic's been like for a lot of people. So, but we'll see.
Talk about Epic. If we're gonna take on the mouse, why would you not this year, not next year, but the year after, it's a couple of years time, why would you not do a Halloween families type of event at Epic with the spaces? What's totally different? Epic looks beautiful at night, and to me, I feel like, especially when you've got Universal Monsters in there as well, so you've got that Halloween Horror Nights vibe part in there, but you could do the trick or treat stuff, all that stuff, with all the sweets and candy around the park. Characters dressed up like the Minions as vampires and that. I think it'd be a really good thing to do there.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, well, all we have to do the Minions because there's no Minions at Epic.
You can still have Minions.
Sorry, I'm just being
around.
pedantic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How to Train Your Mother? That would be an interesting one.
Anyway, your nana.
Yeah. Next one is Stephanie Fitzgerald. I'm sure you've sent a few messages before. We've got Ultimate Frequent Fear Without Express. That's what's going past. Oh, that's what I've already read that one. Move on. Christina Chotella. I'm not saying the last name. Kinsella, maybe. Rush of Fear with Express. Kinsella, could be that. Rush of Fear with Express, never seen the movie, going to have to watch it. So they're choosing they're going to watch the movies. What I think is a big fun part of Halloween Horror Nights, you get what the big IPs are, and then you rewatch the movies or you watch them for the first time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, watching them. I say I would love to have. Not for alls, by the way.
Bigger dick.
No, I would love to have an IP that I've never seen. It's quite difficult for me because I have watched quite a lot of horror films that I've watched in the past.
Have you seen It Follows? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Craig, come on.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You said an IP you've never seen. I didn't know if you'd seen it or not.
The IP I never saw was Rob Zombie's one before the event. Then I watched it.
Oh, Free from Hell and House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah, that was something that I've watched back in the past, and it's one of them films that I like. This needs to be an event. I mean, loads of people have been saying it for years. But it is what it is. It's like there's a lot of Halloween films that I have seen. There's some that I haven't seen. But until there's an IP, there is one at the moment. It's Fallout, but I have played the game. I've not watched the series, but I have played the game before. So we'll see. I just wish there was something. I just wish I didn't have a vast knowledge of different stuff.
The problem with Fallout,
enjoy this kind of thing. It's hard.
Series Fallout.
It's a hard watch.
The series Fallout is a problem because the first 2 episodes is boring to me. It's one of them shows what gets better and better the more you watch it. But we're living in a generation now where no one's got patience to watch something like a movie. If a movie's the first 20-30 minutes is boring, they pan the movie and probably turn it off because they're like, oh, this is boring, not understanding storytelling's needed. But anyway, let's move on because that is a totally different podcast what I'm never starting. James Rowan just got a regular FFP Express, isn't worth it. Just got regular FFP. Oh,
Express. It should be a comma, isn't it?
Yeah. Express isn't worth it in my opinion. That probably means he goes a lot. It probably means he goes a lot of nights. So if he's happy to do 2 hours a night, you don't need Express.
Yeah. That's fine. Definitely worth it, though, mate. Mate, I'm looking at you, mate. Man.
Okay, let's go for a long one. Scott Terry. Not related
Scott
to the
Terry.
Not related to the best defender, better than Van Dijk, John Terry. Did I get great? Right, 1 UFP Ultimate Frequent Fear with no Express. Express isn't needed. It's how many nights I go. That's what we just said about the last person.
Yeah.
I absolutely no interest in anything that has to do with Terrifier films. They're just not my thing. I get it. The following, and just because I don't have an interest, it doesn't mean others don't get to deserve something that you've been wanting. In saying that, I will go through the house because I go through all of them, and this is a step in the right direction of bringing HHN back to more adult, what we've been talking about, orientated event like it used to be. I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong, I don't care if people bring their kids, but the event has been getting watered down for a while now, and I'm glad other people are starting to say this now, because we've been saying it for a few years.
I think kids should be not allowed at this event.
It's a recommended of 14 and over. It shouldn't be a recommendation. It should. I know this is probably going to piss a lot of people off, but it should be a 14 and over rule. Yeah, and I don't think I have seen there is some 10-year-olds out there and 11-year-olds who love this event. We know. Well, one of us 11-year-old wants to go every year, for some it works. But then there's some people. Last year, when I was seeing babies in prams and carriages with earphones on, and I'm like, why the hell are you bringing a baby to this event?
You can't give a baby booze.
Yeah, but it's not just that though. You've paid so much money for this event for one night. If you've only gone for one night, you telling me you couldn't afford a babysitter for a few hours while you did that event,
or just don't
ask a family member to look after the child? Because I'm sorry, but don't bring babies to this event. It's not for them.
5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds.
Some toddlers might be all right with it. Some toddlers might be a bit sick in the head, like I was when I was a kid. But
I seen scare actors interacting with little babies.
Now, and they get out of character. They get out of character. They just start acting really nice and smiley. That's not the event.
And then on the opposite end, you've got some of the scare actors who'll chase the little toddlers. And they're terrified, and they'll still keep chasing them. And then people say, that scare actor shouldn't be doing that. That child should not be here.
Scare City, Simon. Off. Scare City.
Yeah.
Up north. Yeah. That is a terrifying event.
Yeah.
And
it's
a teenage.
They have a waiver. You have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
And you have to be 16 or over. Or if you're under 16, you have to be an accompanied adult, and they still have to sign a waiver.
Have to sign a waiver, and it's brutal. Because they pulse you through the houses. If you've got your gold ticket or whatever it's called at that event, they pulse you through
just your group,
and they chase you.
Yeah,
it's brilliant. We'll have to try and do it this year, Simon.
Yeah, I'm going opening night, I think.
Simon's also got a free event, hasn't he, to go to? He wouldn't have known about it if I didn't tell him.
No, I would have seen. I did see the message. I wasn't going to reply to it.
Okay, I'm going to
Dalton Hall Scare event.
Press pause.
Well, thank you for inviting us. We will be there on press night.
And Julie, not me.
Yeah, me and Julie, and we'll follow all your rules. Thank you. Cheap plug gone.
Yeah. Anyway,
if anyone else listens to this and wants to send us free stuff, thank you.
Have you done Newsham Park?
Damn, it's a long episode.
Oh, that one in Liverpool? No, not yet.
Yeah. No.
It's finding time, that one.
It's gruesome.
It's a bit out of the way for me, that one. Well, it's not really, but it's, I've got to try and find, because October is just...
Have you ever done the biggest horror event up there, Craig? Bolton Town Centre. All year round, that is.
You don't need to. You don't need to. He just needs to go to Liverpool every Friday.
Simon's underpants.
Oh, God. Right, I'm going to read the next two because we've got so many to get through. So I'm going to read these two and then we'll move on to the next one after that. Ultimate Freak Fear Pass with Express. You got some money, Jenny Brown. Smedley.
Jenny Brown.
I have not seen Terrifier. It's not my thing. I'm glad their overall theme of a dark gore in many of the houses this year. Looking forward, going a lot. And then we got Robert Alvarez. Never got into the Terrifier franchise. Tried watching one, but I couldn't get through it because how stupid it was. See, that's what I said. It's Marmite. To you Americans, Marmite is a paste we would put on toast and that. Some people love it. Most hate.
Most potatoes.
It's like K-Towns. Some people think Towns. Some people some people think it's garbage.
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the things a bit faster. Sorry.
Okay, we got Mike
I haven't
Garcia.
seen some of these.
Frequent Fear Pass Plus with Express and Terrifier is my most anticipated out. Love those movies, especially the last two. So we got a fan here straight away. So we swap from them two to a fan.
Yeah.
Smash it.
Everyone's kind of around the same boat. They either like it or they don't. So it's
like a finger up your bum.
Yeah, you said
you either like it or you don't.
We've all got one coming that I'm not looking forward to at all, but I will still do it. And if I like the house, I will admit I like the house when I've done it, and that will be FNAF, or as I like to call it, fucking NAF. Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that either.
I think that's Julie's most anticipated house, to be fair. But we'll get all our feedback on it at some point.
Okay, we've got another one. We've got Steve Duffy. $20 says they don't recreate the chainsaw coochie scene. Well, I was talking about earlier.
They're definitely not going to be showing that one. And if they do, well done, Universe.
Sliced growler.
Okay, we got
flashbacks of your wedding night.
Hey, yeah. The thing is, your wife wasn't in the room with you. Marcus PTK.
I wonder how long it'd take for your nan to pop up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we got Marcus PTK here. Got Frequent Fear PP. What's PP stand for? So Frequent Fear Plus Pass. I'm guessing with Express. Be it I go one night or all 40, standing in long queue lines is always sucks ass. Drain my energy and take time away from me doing something better at the event, meaning drinking. As for Terrifier, gore porn doesn't do it for me. I did watch The Ninth Circle and All Hallows Eve, and All Hallows Eve doesn't really represent Art the Clown.
Oh, all these films. No, what's that then? Tell me.
Well, All Hallows Eve is like a anthology film, and that's where Art the Clown originated.
Oh.
He's only in it for a small snippet of it, and then they made the films afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Art will translate to perfectly into a haunted house, as I suppose elevated gore in the house. I imagine it will just be the same level of gore as the early years of HHN. So this is what I'm saying. I listen to some of the podcasts. I'm not shouting out which podcast they are. I feel
Shout them out.
No, because I feel like they like the family friendly version of HHN. What's their choice, and that's fine for them. But I see them being a bit negative, listening to them, they're being a bit negative, the more gore of it. I get why you want more family one. If you're working for Universal, a more family-friendly event is going to get more money because you're going to get more people in. Well, and then kids go with their parents, and kids pay with their parents. Their parents then say, do you want this, do you want that? The kid wants to buy everything, and mummy and daddy goes and buys it. So I get why that happens, but I'll be happy with a happy medium if we could get. If they had 3 maybe family-friendly houses and the rest were more adult-based.
I'd like a paid-for premium house that will really, shit you up.
Mental, yeah.
Yeah, and you sign a waiver to go in it. Not that they kick your head in, but it's proper fucking gruesome.
Yeah, that would be a good one. We got Steve now, he's just gone to Prague, hasn't he, or something? I read.
Steve Wilson, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Man's
Prague,
got some serious money. He's always on holiday. Him and Darren.
You can go to Prague on the back of a fucking £5 note, but whatever.
Yeah, but him and Darren are always away on holiday. Do they have jobs?
I think they've got OnlyFans.
Maybe they're doing it secretly together. Okay, yeah. Steve said, just one night this year for HH.
One night.
Mm-hmm. 2, not sure about sure be a great house, but it would be gore fest. It wasn't for HH, and I wouldn't have watched the 3 movies as they really are bad films. I've no issue with gore, and plenty in the 80s and 90s had it, but at least they had it in other story. Now I'm going to rebuttal this. I agree with him on Terrifier 1. The story is absolutely shocking. 2 and 3, there is a loose story to them.
It's him reminiscing with the person he maimed in the first one.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and obviously, number 2 and 3, we get his nemesis.
Well, the thing is, We'll keep it spoiler free for you, Craig. But when we mean maimed, they were maimed in the face with a certain tool.
A Todge.
Yeah. Well,
That
begins with a T.
idea.
Well,
Ooh.
a B and a T. Anyway,
Burger King.
Big tit.
Burger King.
we'll let him think.
Big tit.
Barry Tango. I don't know. Right. And
Well talked.
I think we've only got 2 more to go, so I'm going to leave one person to the last on purpose. We got Will Taylor here. Russia Field.
He sounds like a top bloke, Will Taylor.
Let's have a look. I'm zooming in. He is on Hagrid's motorbike at Universal on his profile.
Oh,
picture,
he's a
so
top bloke. Yeah.
He loves being on top of them. I mean,
Oh, hey,
Taylor,
I'm Will. I'm Will Turner. I like
Taylor.
blancmange, cheesecake, and
close.
gooseberries.
Anyway, here we go. Russia Field expressed for me. I think Terrifier will be an awesome house. In my opinion, it has the potential to be House of the Year if done right. I don't think it's going to be House of the Year.
No, it won't win House of the Year,
Yeah.
but I think it might be one of the fan favourites.
I think it'll be it's going to be the Gore House of the Year.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be the one.
House of the Year is story. Looks,
yeah, but I think it's going to
characters.
be the house. It's going to be the House of the Year from the. It's going to be like you said, the gore. But I think it's going to win a lot of fans over who didn't like the idea of Terrifier being at the event. But we'll see. If Mike Aiello, if Damien and Mike Aiello have got together like they have said on X, and I have said this to Mike Aiello on X, he has to put that costume on one more time in that house and not say it's actually him.
What do you mean
like
by
that.
this?
The actor who played Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual. He
get
needs
Dave
to go to
Thornton in.
Hollywood and Universal, Orlando, and do it.
We'll get David Thornton in to play Art the Clown one last time in the house.
So there's not going to be number 4?
Yeah, I think they are doing number 4. I think.
Yeah, apparently they are. They reckon it's going to be the last one, but just like Friday the 13th and that, never say never.
Yeah.
Talk about Friday the 13th. Quick, go back.
But
to
when
that,
he's
I watched
working
the
closely
first
with the director of the films, surely you can pull a few strings and get David Thornton, the guy who played the Art the Clown, back in to the event.
Well, before we get to the last person, let's quickly get to this. The WWE house, well, everyone knows he's coming. Surely you've got to get the wrestlers in there at some point.
Oh yeah, they will be when they
live in Orlando.
Yeah, they will.
Tampa and
So
Orlando.
have you still got 2 houses to announce then? Have I?
Yes.
Yes. FNAF and WWE. It's not a hidden secret anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're less than 6 weeks from the event.
Oh my God.
And don't forget, you've still got the scare zones to announce with the shows, and you've still got to announce the food.
That'll all be a press event, a press pack.
The thing is, I'm not looking. I don't really care about the last 2 houses. I love WWE, but I don't care about the house really. Don't care about FNAF. I'm more looking forward to getting the actual scare zones and getting some food porn. I love looking at the food. I'm not probably going to buy it, but it's nice to see it.
Craig will try it all on a premium screen night.
Hopefully.
Well,
I'm not a fan of
podcast.
pizza fries. Not asked. It's like somebody took a load of fries and threw up on them.
Pizza tots are better.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, pizza tots, green eggs and ham is better than pizza fries.
I'm down with the little fella.
So,
Are we talking about my penis here?
Yeah.
Right. And finally, we're getting to your talk about a wee little fella. We're finally getting to you, Craig.
Hey!
I predict, my opinion is we should put something out to the ether. We should get it done. BBC, make Mr. Willits the next Doctor.
Oh.
He would be
I'm just a wee man. I live on Ironbrew.
with his little doggy.
I have a wee doggy. I live under a bridge. I like shortbread and haggis for breakfast. And sometimes I wee myself when I'm eating toast. I've said too much.
anyway.
Hello, Craig. Anyway, Craig has said, I think Terrifier will make a great house. There will be lots of gore and scares for sure. Did he try and rhyme on purpose there? I'm excited to see how far they will go with some of the kill scenes. Yeah, that is the big thing about this house. How far will they go? Will they go full Terrifier, or are they going to hold back?
You're making me want to watch this film. The way you're saying how gruesome it is.
If Mike Aiello, like he said it is like two endings, one for the rated R, one for the PG. I reckon it's going to be mediocre in the middle. It's going to be like everyone.
I think it's going to build up.
Yeah, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, and then it's going to come to the point where do you want to see the end of it, or do you want to pussy out and go to the other side?
So how did they make that a reality in the real world? So you're going to be running through a house going like that.
How did they do it last time?
You'll come into maybe a room and there'll be two doors.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
They'll just have a sign.
Well,
they didn't do it at the beginning. They did
the
it
Dragons one. For the roller coaster ride one. They did two endings.
The Dragons, yeah.
Yeah, they did it for that one. They had the two doors.
Yeah. So probably just do that. Or like they did before, they actually had an attendant at the beginning. It was what the fuck was it called, that one now? It was a Bayou one, and it was in the soundstage, and there was a bit that was there was a wobbly side, so it was a bit uneven footing, and then there was a flat side, and they actually had an attendant said, "Do you want to go on the uneven side or the flat side?" And you got guided in. So
why can't they do what Craig said? If it's in a big what they call the big buildings, why can't they do what Craig said? You have the first quarter of the house, everyone shares, but before you go in, you sign a little disclaimer. Right, and they basically go, do you want to go this way or that way? And then if you've signed a disclaimer and you go the scary way and you shit your pants, what would be quite hilarious because the girl would have smelled the house. You can't moan about it, and it can be pure gruesome gore.
Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. Obviously, the premium Scream night will be the test after the preview, and then things might change from opening weekend. So we'll have to get Craig's feedback from opening weekend, and then compare it to what we do the weekend after.
If you want feedback for Craig, what I think we should do is we should do a crossover event between two podcasts. We should come on to Craig's show and he can come back onto ours. Something like that.
Come on to my chest anytime, my friend.
Thank you very much. There won't be much anymore.
Hot off the press, we've all been sitting on the edge of our seats, as you well know. Darren.
I've seen the message.
Yeah, I've got them. I've just signed out of the app and checked out as a guest. Sorry, being out at a country music festival, and he's like the campest cowboy you ever did meet.
I was about to say, I bet he's got chaps on.
Yes, chapless pants.
I
got my chapless pants on. My wife left me and my horse is dead. I've got to go home and give my granddad some head. There you go.
Craig does not represent anything that HHE says or does.
Right, guys, I just want to... by the way, I think we should wrap this up here because I've got half hour until I watch Chelsea get spanked by a PSG.
What have you got to do? Shave your balls, lad?
Now go watch Chelsea get spanked by a PSG in the World Club Cup final. So, Simon, wrap us up, mate. That's all the comments.
Thank you for listening to this. If you have been listening to it, if you've been watching on YouTube, well done for getting this far. You've done a lot better than probably 50% of the people who do. So please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. If you are listening to this on any of your podcast apps, please give us a review or subscribe. They are free as well. There is no pay-per-view podcast that I know of. Ours are all free. If you're paying for this, so don't get rid of it. Scrap it. We don't charge anything, so it's completely 100% free.
On the After Dark Podcast Network, we have a Patreon though, $2 a month.
Yeah, but we haven't got Patreon. We're not big enough. So
we do have an OnlyFans, though. Me and Simon get together on OnlyFans and compare our breasts with each other. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't want to do that and you actually want to follow us on our socials, you can do at HHEPod and at HHEPod1 on TikTok. So thank you all very much. Thank you to my two wonderful co-hosts, Epic Phil and the Naked Craig. That's it. That's a new nickname, Naked Craig.
The Naked Craig. Scottish Craig and Naked Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a wee man.
Obviously, don't forget this, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Epic Field Travels on YouTube and TikTok. Follow me on all my socials at Epic Field Travels and get to see my adventures in September in Orlando, Florida.
You know, if he had any brains, he actually does the editing of this and actually puts them on.
I will be putting that at the beginning.
He could put all in the show notes, but he never does.
This time he's going to do the top 10 dogging sites of iDrive, where you too can get your tudge tickled for free.
Yes, but that will be only for my subscribers because I do actually have a membership on YouTube.
Anyway, right, so from me, I'm just sticking with it. Tatty, bye-bye.
From me, our next co-host will be Bonnie Blue, so see you in your nightmares and stay epic.
And from me, there's me right boob.
By the way, Craig, what's your podcast, guys?
After Dark podcast, Halloween. I don't know what it's called. The After Dark Halloween Adventure.
There we go.
There we go.
Go and check it out. Can't believe you left that right to the end. What idiots.
Well, it is what it is. So, see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
The moving one-way exit is approaching. Please, watch your step.